Hey, I was wiping my balls all over this room last night.
What the?
Yum, that's good. That's beef, babe. Oh, I'm about to beef.
Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the Beefboys.
Welcome to the Beefboys. A special episode of the Beefboys.
As you can see, Andrew and James, the Miller boys, are sitting next to each other, looking like the fucking Big Lebowski twins. Andrew, you look like a fucking Far Cry villain.
He literally does.
Yes.
He got the.
Hang on, I got this too. There we go.
Nah, I'm CGI'd. That's why the green screen's here.
Oh, yeah.
We're not even real.
Yeah, I feel like we almost need to prove that you guys are in the same room. Well, no, I think you guys should kiss. I think that's really the only appropriate way. Come on.
Andrew let his fucking limp sardine lips just graze my lips. I kissed his ass.
What are you
How did it
talking
smell?
about?
He didn't kiss me
How
back.
did his upper lip smell? Did it smell good?
It was pretty good. Andrew's
It's tender.
Andrew's entire house and most of his belongings smell nearly identical to one of my best friends from childhood in my hometown. Not in childhood, I'm still friends with him. But my friend Kenny, his house and all his shit smells exactly like Kenny's house and all his shit. It's fucking weird. It's throwing me off. Because I usually get drunk
God
and sleep
bless
on
Kenny.
Kenny's house, but now I'm getting drunk and sleep at Kenny's house. Yeah, I sleep on his house. I get drunk and sleep on Kenny's couch, and now I'm getting
fucking
drunk
Snoopy.
and sleeping on Andrew's house.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
put him up on the roof.
Yeah.
He wakes up with the rooster when the cock
Yeah.
crows.
I just wanted to say that now that I'm here at the edge of the earth, it do be flat.
Yeah.
We made it to
Did
the
you go up in
edge.
the plane and did it make you reconsider?
I saw the ice wall, yeah.
Oh, hell yeah.
I was
Did
flying
Logan Paul
over-
up there.
Yeah, I was flying over the Yukon, which is the westernmost whatever the fuck in Canada, whatever they probably call states like googly doinks or some
Province.
Yeah.
shit. Yeah, Prada. It was the westernmost Canadian Prada, and the pilot was like, "Look outside, you can see Mount Logang." And then he's like, "That's the edge of the earth." And I was like, "Yo."
And then
then
he
we-
crashed the plane while
Yeah.
cabbing.
And then we
Yeah.
died. And now I'm here.
Screaming low gang. I want to be
Hey,
a
yo.
maverick.
The kid in front
Ladies
of
and
me on the
gentlemen,
plane-
this is a low gang for life move, an absolute maverick move.
And then
You
he
guys
just
are all
crashed into a
haters.
mountain.
Ladies
I
and
gotta-
gentlemen, this is your pilot speaking. Just wanted to let you know that my wife left me, so you're all coming down with me.
Dude, I literally thought exactly that on the plane. I'm like, if this guy has a bad day, he can totally take it out on like 200, 300 people and make himself feel great right before he dies.
Yeah. I wonder if pilots have to go through like pretty like rigorous like psyche training.
I was
to
thinking
make
that
sure they're not,
too.
like,
I have
fucking
to imagine
insane.
they do. There's no
Yeah.
way you let
Yeah.
someone fly that much jet fuel and people without having,
Yeah.
Right.
making sure that they're not, a heartbreak away from ending it all.
Yeah. Can you imagine like, let's say, like, hypothetically speaking, that did happen, right? And like,
Right.
let's say a pilot got, his heart broke.
Can we say it happened in September?
I was going to say, that's actually the reason 9/11 happened.
hypothetically speaking?
Bush just blamed it on the Middle
date is
East.
September
Yeah.
3rd, 2001.
Bush actually got his heart broken.
That's what it was.
And he
was a
sent
bad
the
breakup.
planes, yeah.
It's like, fuck this.
Laura Bush finally told him that she killed somebody.
Ugh, fucking Laura. Dude, did you see that picture? Did we send it to the chat or did I think Courtney just showed it to us, but George W. Bush on his Instagram posted a picture with no caption or any just any
Was that
context.
real though?
From far away of the Trump Tower in New York. It's just really funny.
Trump, man,
Yeah.
watch out. Bush got his heart broken again.
He's like posting fucking like song lyrics.
This is what you get for losing the election.
Bush is calling his shot on the gram.
That's what the mask is.
Just George Bush starts posting thirst traps of him like looking down next to a Bugatti. Got my heart broke, but I still got my bands.
Hey yo, turn
Trump
that shit
Tower.
up. Fucking
I'm up. Trump's tower is down.
Yeah, you know we stay up.
I feel like we should preface all that with just jokes. We're not planning on doing anything. It's George Bush. I mean, we all know.
Yeah,
you know?
Biden.
Yeah.
I'm not planning anything. Yo, when
You
I
guys
just
both
took
look
these
like
off and my entire world looks blue.
Dude, I know.
It's so weird.
Taking those things off is very strange.
That shit was wild.
You can see colors again.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know,
I-
I have this weird like feeling right now, like looking at you two together, but I'm here alone, and you both are matching, and I'm not. I feel like I'm looking at like Siamese twins right now. It's kind of upsetting.
He got the top half so he can sit up straight. Or no, he got the bottom half. He got both. Fuck me, dude. He got the whole
the top
body
half,
so
the
he can
bottom.
sit up straight. And I'm just like Professor X. I got like no legs and I'm just like.
James is
Yeah.
dead. I'm actually weekend at Bernie's-ing James
Yeah,
this whole
exactly.
entire
Yeah.
podcast.
No, I was gonna say like under that table, you guys have like a cat dog situation going on. Courtney, do me a favor and screenshot that and Photoshop like a cat dog body attaching them at the hip.
There's the face.
Dude, fucking.
Beautiful.
So I got a lot of airport stories, so we can interspace them throughout the episode. But speaking of Mount Logang, that doesn't really have anything to do with it, except there was a little kid in front of me on the plane, and she was playing Minecraft on her iPad, and for some reason I got like really entranced by her playing Minecraft on her iPad, and I was looking through the slit in the seat. And I was watching her play Minecraft for like 5 minutes, and then she like stopped playing for like, I don't know, like 20 or 30 seconds. And I think we got up above the clouds, so the light started coming in the window, and then the light hit the screen so that you could see the reflection a lot easier. And she was straight up like, she looked scared and was staring me in my eyes through the screen back at me. And I was like, oh my god, this kid thinks I'm like a fucking predator, but I was just trying to watch her build a dirt hut in fucking iPad Minecraft.
It's dead silent on the plane, and all of a sudden you hear James go, "There's a creeper behind you!"
No!
Run away from the creeper, little girl.
I just started screaming TNT, and
It's
everyone's just
crying.
like, "Whoa! Whoa!"
Mommy, there's a pedophile on the plane.
To his credit, he was a helpful pedophile.
I was.
I would have been blown up by that queepo. James is being hauled off by TSA.
No,
I was just
rational
trying
little
to
girl.
help.
Well, to be fair,
To his credit, mother.
mother,
He was
you see
busted.
this pedophile sitting behind me.
He saved my life, mother.
James gets a lighter prison sentence.
Can you, if you, I don't want to ask this question, but I'm gonna. If you pedophile someone, can they be like, nah, it's all right?
If you pedophile someone.
Can they be like, nah, don't put him in jail. I don't want it. Or does it just become like a matter
the
of the
hypothetical
state?
you want to be asking? It sounds more like legal advice.
It's not a hypothetical. It's just it's
not?
curiosity. Wait, no, fucking. It's not attached to any scenario.
Cut all this out.
James just like,
start
I gotta
over.
call my lawyer.
Oh fuck. Kudos, what do you think of that? Courtney, make Kudos fart when he does that.
No, just open his mouth so it looks like it's coming out of his mouth. That'd be funny.
Oh yeah, Kudos isn't here. I'm sorry. Kudos.
Oh yeah,
is,
yeah. Yeah, please explain where Kudos is.
Kudos is in the motherland, Noise Island,
Russia.
and yes, Russia. That's like a 2-hour flight from us. I mean, if he's at the edge of fucking Siberia, but Kudos is in New Zealand. He is
Getting sucked off by Frodo Baggins
Mom.
and the gang.
Yeah.
He's
Mom.
he's enjoying his family for the first time in like a year and a half. So many kudos to him.
Many kudos. I hope he's enjoying himself, and I really hope his mom set up some nice Fortnite themed baths for her.
He gets
gamer-obsessed
Fortnite,
son.
See, Fortnite would be nice. You get a blue bath bomb.
Exactly.
You can just pour like blue Gatorade in the thing.
It's way more
You
appealing.
chug the bath water.
That's
Mommy,
fucking
thank
way
you for
better.
the chug.
Oh yeah, bathe in Gatorade.
Dives into it
Yeah.
head first.
That'd be fucking epic.
Kudos swimming
all
around
sticky.
blue Gatorade with a snorkel.
So I do want to talk about something that I posted in Talking Points a little bit ago, and it's really funny, and I'm watching it again, and it makes me laugh.
Let me look.
But it's this video of this guy. I think this is happening. It's either happening in like Nigeria or something. It doesn't specify, but it's like a professional fight thing that's happening, but they're outside. And the dude gets knocked out, and like his buddy, what do you call those guys that like feed the fighters water and shit?
I think that's
Anyway,
normally the coach.
You
isn't
call
it?
them. Hey, water bitch. Hey, water bitch.
Yeah,
I need some water.
Hey, water bitch. Yeah, the dude's water bitch comes over and starts like furiously jacking him off while he's knocked out.
Dude, that video's epic.
It's so funny because it's just like the violent nature of it. It's like comes over just.
Is that actually what he's doing?
No, it is. I saw it on Reddit, and apparently the reason he's doing it is because the guy got hit so hard. They're checking to see if his dick works, because if his dick works, it means he's not fucking paralyzed.
That's insane.
That's crazy. Can you imagine getting jacked off by a
Jacked
paramedic?
off by a paramedic in front of hundreds of people.
Why don't they just
You
get
like a
smelling
rollover
salts?
accident, you just wake up and the fucking EMT's giving you a blood shot.
Oh, what happened?
He's amazing. He's amazing at it too. Like you've already come like you came like 3 times already, and he's still going. He's like, I gotta know. Can we get to 4? That's how we
Best top
truly
you've
know.
ever had in your life.
Yeah, he's like special. He took a college course in dick sucking, in life-saving dick procedure.
Yeah.
at home
If there are
and the
any
girlfriends
EMT listeners,
sucking 'em
tell
off.
us if that's what they teach.
This ain't the
It's
same.
not
babe.
the
I'm
same.
sorry.
Sorry, babe. It's just
And
not
then,
the same.
and then there's a rom-com of him trying to find this paramedic. This paramedic's like the only fucking S-rated dick sucker in America, and he's got to like travel the country sucking dicks. They fly him in. He gets helicoptered everywhere.
Yeah, like people. Yeah, exactly. People need like special procedures. It's like
He repels from the helicopter with like the rope in the small of his back, so he's like this, and he's just mouth open, just. And they like
licking his lips.
Yeah, it's like the best helicopter driver ever. He just like lowers him straight onto the penis. Yeah, he comes down like just fucking just it just lands right on. And the helicopter's going up and down like this guy's so good he doesn't even. He's like,
Helicopter's Bob.
yeah, he's like, fuck this. I'm not using my neck. I might get tired.
Oh god.
I just realized-
that video's so fucking funny.
No, it's fucking
on
good.
Courtney, I'd say put it here, but I don't know if I guess you
Throw it
can if you
back
just
there.
censor it.
Yeah, I don't.
really
do you
funny.
see dick in it?
I mean, I think
I might
you
have clicked
do.
out halfway through. I think.
I think you do. Yeah, you do at the start. Like, he kind of like pulls it out onto his belly button. But it's just funny because the dude is like fucking like GTA 4 Euphoria ragdoll, and like, dude's just like fucking cranking his hog. It's awesome. Anyway,
I have
it's cool.
2 observations. One, with me and Andrew wearing these glasses and looking where Doplex is, which is over there, it kind of looks like we're blind because the camera's over here, but we're just we're like talking to the wall and like you're over here. But Doplex is over there for us, so that's why we're looking that way. And 2, we left the window open and we're talking about 9/11 and sucking dicks and pedophilia and
it's going right out the
yeah, it's
window.
going, and we're projecting to the window as well.
And we're only like 15 minutes into the episode. So
Yeah,
Yeah.
we're about to get a live beef audience out there.
yeah.
We all look at the window and there's like 15 people out there all like,
Damn, you guys are spitting.
damn, that was a good episode.
They're just listening. You guys move everything to the patio.
Yeah. Yo. So on I got another quickie plane story. I had the aisle seat, so I had to take a flight to O'Hare, which is what we seasoned travelers call the Chicago International Airport. And
I've been.
on that
I've
one,
got my passport stamped.
yeah, in America, I'm big dog like that. So I went to O'Hare, and I was in the. This is a completely stupid part of the story to tell. It's not part of the story. I was on the window seat for that one, but then I took a connecting flight to Alaska from there, and I was on the aisle seat. And in the aisle seat, I fell asleep, and because I hadn't slept that night, I fell asleep for like 10 minutes because I finally got to sleep. I didn't sleep that entire night. I was like 36 hours deep with no sleep, and I finally fucking fell asleep, and my head must have like tilted into the aisle a little bit, and I was like smack dab in the middle of the plane, so everyone had to go one direction to like get to one of the bathrooms. And this humongous lady was walking by me, apparently, because I woke up as it was happening, because she was walking by me, and she straight up threw it around town and like concussed me with her ass. Like she wasn't even trying to turn sideways and shimmy, because I do that. I'm a big boy. She was walking hip to hip, just bumping people's seats, but I was out past the seat, so she straight clocked me with her ass, and I didn't
The
get.
stewardess had to jack you off. To make sure you're okay.
He gets whacked by the big lady, and the stewardess is like, oh,
Runs
I'm
over.
over.
I'm just laying there like, I can't move. You gotta do something, lady.
You gotta keep going. It's like your penis is working. No, you gotta keep going.
Wait, I saw something on Twitter.
Sir, you've cummed in my hand. Well, at least you know I'm alive.
I swear she straight fucking threw that shit in a circle and hit me on the way back and just kept walking. Like she hit my head into the next fucking person. She hit me so
She
hard.
hip checked you.
It was insane.
You think the pilots can feel like if someone of that magnitude starts walking?
Well, maybe, because when my dad used to be really, really fat, he would get moved around the plane because he would offset the weight so much. Like on smaller planes, we would take on shorter flights, like a 2x2 or something, or a 2x1.
Wait, that's a thing?
They would have to offset his weight with other people. Like they would have to rearrange the plane sometimes for my dad.
Dude,
my dad was a
I didn't even know that
big-ass
was like
dude.
a thing that
But
pilots had to
he's
consider.
fit as fuck now. But no, yeah, it was wild. It was
That's
crazy.
insane.
Just the two pilots up front and the co-pilot, and there's like starts going like, we got another one.
Fuck. It's like when you step in like a little car and you're a big dude and it kind of slouches a little bit. The whole plane just
Yeah.
like
Plummets.
if he walks to they're like, you got to go to the back bathroom. If you come to the front bathroom, we're nose diving.
We're nosediving.
Ladies and gentlemen, you might have thought there was some turbulence. It was just a fucking fat ass going
Fat
through the
fatty. That big fucking fat fatty walking through the plane like a fatty.
Everybody looks back.
Like, oh man.
From the bathroom, you hear Doplex do the fart sound.
Oh, fuck. That was on the wrong page.
Damn it!
That's what you,
There it is.
and then after the fart, he goes, bruh.
That's the plane.
I thought Andrew was saying from the bathroom you hear Doplex do the fart sound. And it like shoots him out the toilet and he just commits suicide.
I have my soundboard.
Yeah.
Okay, guy.
Okay, I got you.
homie.
Fuck.
I'm gonna give him a kiss and jack him off.
You meet up with him in midair with a parachute and you catch him, link him in, and start beating him off. It's all right. It's okay. It's okay. They didn't mean it.
There's
It's like a comfort thing. It just becomes like the universal like cure-all of everything.
Yeah.
Like, you go into a therapist and you're just like, well, doc, I've been feeling a little down.
my
That's
dad
it.
died.
You up.
That's a good genre of porn. Therapist porn. That shit hitting.
Oh, is that
just
a thing?
saying.
Why do I even ask if that's a thing? Of course.
Of course it's a
Of course
thing.
that's a thing.
She has a
it's a
little bit
thing.
of power. There's a little bit of power
There's a
complex
power
going on. I
dynamic
mean,
Right.
it's nice.
Are they good actors? Because I feel like in order to really sell a therapist interaction, you have to be a good actor.
Yeah.
You only have to be such a good actor once you got your dick hard, though. It's like,
That's true.
you know, I go from like an A24 viewer to like a Marvel viewer once my dick's hard.
That's for sure gonna get us an angry comment or two.
Hey, I like the Marvel shit. I like it a lot.
I like the Marvel. I like when Captain America beats off fucking the Hulk.
Come on, calm down. Oh.
He's just fucking.
And he comes like the green ketchup from the 90s. It's like really thick and viscous and
The
green.
Shrek ketchup?
Nickelodeon
Yeah.
slimed.
The Shrek ketchup.
His cock is just a giant easy squirt bottle.
That's America's
It's
dick.
okay, big guy. It's okay, big guy. Don't worry about it.
Big guy.
Hey, big guy.
Hey, big guy.
Hey, big guy.
Doplex, what if you were here
Yeah.
right now?
What if you were here?
Huh?
Would you be beating me off?
What if you were
I'd
here
be
right
beating
now?
both of you off,
Dude,
because you guys both look troubled.
We are.
I can't wait for the first like all four of us live like IRL Beef Boys.
Someone keeps commenting about my
Oh
feet.
yeah.
There
Well,
they
don't
are.
put it on screen. Courtney
they
censor
are.
his feet.
Courtney censor that
censor
shit.
his
We
feet.
can't encourage this kind of
Hey.
behavior.
Yeah,
the top.
censor it.
There it is. Look at the calf.
He's smacking it.
James, you have very nice legs, but we got to
Thank
keep
you,
that
thank
within
you.
the confines of the beef.
Yeah,
you know? We
you gotta
keep
save that
here.
for Patreon.
Hey, I was wiping my
Yeah.
balls all over this room last night. Andrew was playing. We were sauced. And Andrew was playing with our friend Jared. He's playing Super Smash Bros. 64, and I was on the phone with Doplex and Kudos, and Doplex and Kudos were like, "Rub your balls on this. Rub your balls on that." And I was like I was so drunk. I was like a toddler, and I was getting attention from like my cool older cousins, and I was like, "Okay." I like had to like get my foot up on the table and like fuck the back of the TV with my balls.
What the
Yeah.
fuck, both of you? How could
Here,
you
you wanna
take,
see? I have
take
photographic
advantage
evidence.
of this drunk man?
You took a picture.
How could you
Yeah, I took a
weaponize
picture.
this drunk
That's fucking
man
epic.
in my own home?
Well, you know, it's one of those things. It's like a once in a lifetime opportunity. You know, it's.
I can't believe
James
this
was
has
just
happened.
seizing the moment. That's really all it was.
Yeah, have you guys ever seen me at like a VidCon
Well,
or
they're passing
something?
the blame on to you.
I think Kudos encouraged me really hard, and I was so drunk. Like, if you guys ever see me at a VidCon
They're
or something,
victim
like
blaming.
I know they are. They basically pedophiled me.
we did not pedophile you.
I think you pedophiled me. No, they
the
didn't.
same
It was funny.
Check butchery.
Oh God! Why did you put it in butchery? That's like the one thing that Courtney
That's like the one thing
has
Courtney
access to.
has access to.
Oh yeah, I think I'm so used to that.
He saved it as balls on keyboard PNG. Oh my god. That's not my penis, that's my finger by the side of it.
God damn it!
I'm sorry, bro. I wouldn't. If I was sober, I would never.
That image
not-
is so
I'm
funny
not-
because his balls are like in motion, so you just see like. A
James,
full
I was about to
flesh
say I would never accuse you of that. How could you do this?
tone. Courtney, put the picture of James's balls on the keyboard up here, but just censor his balls.
That's just a
You have
picture
it.
of
It's
the
in butchery
keyboard.
now.
We're just showing off Andrew. Andrew's got a nice keyboard. I won't lie.
I had a nice keyboard.
Andrew got a keyboard. Hey,
now it's
I added value. This dude that keeps commenting about my toes would love that keyboard.
A guy who keeps commenting about James's feet. If you want to buy this keyboard for way more than it's worth,
Buy him a new
Let
one
me know.
and shoot him some money on PayPal. What do you think about that, Kudos? It never gets old.
kudos, you funny man.
You hilarious boy.
Oh, kudos. Oh,
Hey, Kida.
Oh,
Peter.
second James.
What else we got?
Hey, I'm rocking. I got rocking.
It's weird that this episode feels so impromptu and like it, you know, we're doing it on our scheduled day, but it just feels impromptu. You know.
It does.
I
does.
think it's because there's only two of us, or like two boxes,
There's
and I'm
only-
not
yeah,
used
there's
to it.
Yo, you think it feels impromptu though? Because we got 3 of us.
Yo, that's true.
Audience, leave a like if you liked that.
Do you think it looks in
You got this.
And now it's time for Reddit questions. Bitch.
So this is from Revelio on the subreddit. Do any of the boys have a trashy roommate or neighbor story? And he says, every time my big brother visited, he would rant for the first 3 days about how his best friend was too used to his parents doing literally everything for him, so he never even tried to clean the messes he did in the kitchen. Meanwhile, another girl that joined their flat on the last minute turned out to be hyper dirty to the point where there would be used tampons lying on her desk or all over the shared bathroom. He moved out when the semester ended, but as someone who is leaving for uni in a matter of months, this shit haunts me.
Oh, that is a scary thought.
Oh,
That's disgusting.
yeah, that's the most disgusting thing I've ever heard.
Yeah, well, first off, congrats on your new life journey. Good luck at uni.
Yeah,
Make the most of it.
Good luck at uni, mate.
Yeah.
Good luck at uni, mate. And, you know, fucking, you see someone get knocked out at a frat party, make sure you jack them off.
Make sure you crank his dick off.
Jack him off. Maybe a week back up. Maybe not. I think the most disgusting thing about that story that you just told, though, is that they're wasting. They're just like, you know,
Perfectly good used tampons.
Yeah, no, they're like putting them down, and they're gonna get dust mites on them, and like, you know, fucking bugs, and you gotta. It's like a push pop or something. You kind of gotta like wring it out. I like when you get the green ones.
It's fucking. Did
you get
visual.
Princess Fiona's tampons? Where the fuck do you get green ones?
Fuck yeah, dude.
Just wringing them out like an otter pop.
Pull up, Shrek.
The dragon makes a good grape flavored one. You can't eat that all
anyway,
while sitting though.
To answer your question,
I'm sure Doplex does.
Yeah. I lived with this dude who I've told stories about on previous Beef Boys episodes. This guy was the biggest piece of shit I've ever met in my life, and so he was a massive alcoholic, and when he would drink, he would, aside from getting belligerently racist and just fucking violent,
Can we give
he would
this
also
guy a
eat
name?
everything.
Because we talk
would
about
eat
him a lot. I
everything
want
in
him
the
to have a name for lore purposes.
Oh yeah, this is a Stinky.
Yeah.
Oh, Stinky. Okay.
Yeah, this
Stinky
is the
back.
Four Loko miscarriage guy.
Oh my god.
So anyway, he would always get so drunk and just like eat all of our food in the fridge. And like one day, me and my other roommate, we came up with this plan to basically, we went to Jack in the Box and we bought a cheeseburger, and we wanted to like test it out and see if he would eat it. So basically we fucked with this burger. We put like kitty litter in there. We like trimmed off some of our pubes and like our ass hair and like put it in there. We like spit in it. we just like fucked with this burger, and then we like put it in the fridge and just gave it a day to see if he'd eat it, and then he did, and then he walks into my room and he has fucking he has pubes stuck between his teeth.
No fucking way.
He's
Oh my
holding
God.
the burger and he's like, whose burger is this? And he's got fucking pubes in his teeth.
You planted it? You didn't even give it to
Yeah.
him? Oh my, that's so genius.
No, we
Yikes.
planted it to see if he would eat it.
That's
and,
so genius.
God.
And so, yeah, we told him, and like, he legitimately believed that somebody at Jack in the Box sabotaged him, so we got away with
That's
it.
fucking incredible.
Oh my
But
god.
yeah,
Holy shit.
that guy was an asshole. Total fucking piece of shit.
No, yeah, fuck that
and
guy.
Dude, Doplex, every time you go to tell a story about this guy and your retaliations to him, my initial instinct after getting separated from the fact that like he is the biggest piece of shit ever, I'm like, oh my god, that is a brutal thing. And then I'm like, this guy fucking deserved it.
Yeah, no.
Fuck him.
Because then you'll tell a story about how he pushes his girlfriend down the stairs while she's drinking Four Loko to get an abortion, and it's like,
Yeah, fuck that guy.
it's like, damn, I think he deserves it.
Yeah, for context, this guy 100% deserved it. He was,
Yeah.
It's just like one of those things. Like I could say, yeah, he deserved it because I did these things to him. But like, if you met him, you would know exactly what I'm talking about, and you would do the same.
The lore continues to grow for Stinky.
Yeah. Fucking stinky.
Sustained.
I don't
got
think I
one?
had
I don't
any
think I have one.
terrible. Honestly, I know I've been the bad roommate a time or two with
have.
dishes specifically.
Not, yeah.
Dishes are my kryptonite. I've gotten better at it, but I'm not great at it.
Yeah.
But as far as roommates I've had that like irked me in some way, I think freshman year of college, me and my the guy I moved in, there's 3 of us, and the one, my buddy Grant, we'll call him, me and him he's like my best friend from college.
Yeah.
And the other guy, I don't know what he's up to, but he's a cool guy. But he would always have a bunch of other dudes in there, and these, you know, these dorms are very small. They're not big, and he would have like 3 extra people in there, and they would be playing goddamn NHL.
Keep going.
Yeah?
Keep going.
NHL. And they would just be screaming at late at night when we're just trying to do shit. Somebody like, yeah, boy! Hey, yo, I'm going Bardowski on your ass. Pretty much, yeah. It was like the most annoying. Me and Grant would both be like looking at each other from wherever we were in the room, man. Like, what the fuck, guys? Why? I remember one time I came back from, I think it was Thanksgiving break, and I kind of heard through the door just some like muffled like, and I was like, oh no. I unlocked the door and I opened it, and there was probably 4 or 5 people there that weren't, you know, supposed to be there.
Yeah.
I looked at all of them and I went, no. And I closed the door and I went and hung out with some friends.
I'm good.
He tossed a match in there.
and then you beat off all their dead dicks.
Yeah.
So
I had to make sure they were okay.
I have mostly lived at home in my life. I lived with my 2 best friends for a year down here in Florida. We got a house together, and now I live with my sister, and me and my sister both be pretty good roommates. But I don't think Jerry and Jordan really ever did anything that really bothered me. They weren't really good at dishes, but I kind of like doing dishes, so I don't really care. But I was definitely the bad roommate at times. I mean, we all had our own little dynamic, but one of the first weeks we were there, I remember I've always been a fucking food thief, especially, and I learned not to do it with anyone but my family through these experiences, but when my family brings home leftovers and shit, like, they basically bring it home for me. They're most likely not gonna get a hold of it the next day. Because I'm at 2 a.m. I'm sniffing for leftovers, but
On all fours.
I was about to say that, just on all fours crawling through there.
Yeah.
I crawl over the tomato juice on the floor.
Olive Garden.
So when we first moved out there, I remember we kind of were like, let's all get super fit together. If we just don't buy anything bad, we can all get super fit because there's not going to be anything in the house but fucking chicken and rice or some shit. And then me and Jordan kind of stuck to it decently. I was still buying some shitty stuff. Jordan was clean as hell. Jerry was kind of like, I don't really want to do that. You know, he got a girlfriend while he was out there. He lost the motivation a little bit. So he was buying some donuts, he was buying some chips, he worked at an Asian bakery / coffee house, so he was bringing home that shit, and he brought home some Krispy Kremes. And, you know, this is the first time we were all living on our own, so it was like, oh, we have to buy food. Oh, I have to go work for a few hours to buy food. That's crazy. So he bought a thing of Krispy Kremes, and I was doing good on my diet for like 3 weeks, but then something happened. I was like, it was 2 a.m. I was like, I need something. And there was one Krispy Kreme.
For the cream.
There was one Krispy Kreme left, and I ate that goddamn Krispy Kreme. And Jerry the next morning wanted that Krispy Kreme for a little snack before work, which is tragic because he didn't have really anything because we were bare bones at that point. And he was like, "Hey man, did you eat my Krispy Kreme?" And I was like, "No, I thought we were talking about how we didn't want to like eat bad when we were here, so I threw it out for you." I threw it out to save you the calories, dog.
I don't know which I would have rather. I don't know which I would have rather heard from you.
And he was like, "Bruh, can you not do that?" And I was like, "Yeah, no, I'll never do that again." And I did it.
I feel like
because I never did that ever.
Did you ever tell him?
No, yeah.
Or is he gonna listen to this episode and be like, "Motherfucker"?
No, I told him like a year or so later. We were talking. We were talking about that specifically. I was like, "Yeah, I just ate that." And he's like, "Yeah, you ate it."
I figured.
I
saw
buddy.
the cum stain on your mouth. sweet cum glaze.
His lips were all cracked with glaze.
Yeah. You know, I do have another story that I'd like to share.
Share.
So I used to work at a candy store, right? Mm-hmm. And I'd get off work really late. You know, I was probably like 17, So like 17, 18 around this time. And I came home and this dude was, he took the bus. We all took the bus. We didn't have cars. And he took the bus and invited everybody on that bus because he was so drunk over to our apartment to have like a party. Like, just keep in mind, these are, a bus is typically an eclectic group of people. You know, you have older people, you got, you know, it's just, so I walk in and there's probably like, I'd say like maybe like 20 or 30 people in my apartment. God. And they're like blasting music and like, I'm just like, what the fuck? My entire apartment is like hotboxed and it's just like, it's like a whole thing. There's people fucking in my bathroom. There's like,
my God.
I go to turn down the TV because we've gotten like noise complaints before. And this fucking dude gets up and tries to fight me because I was turning down his music. And I was like, this is my TV. I don't even know who you are.
Yeah.
And he's like, you better turn that shit back up. This is my fucking
turn
song.
Turn that shit up.
And that was fucking crazy. Like, I got so pissed. Like I just fucking got up on my imaginary soapbox and I was like, get the fuck out of my house. Like it was like it was just such like a weird thing, just come over and just see like a bunch of random fucking people in your house.
Did you kick him out?
So that, yeah, I did. Good. They all left.
Legend.
But my apartment was trash, and we got fucking fined when we moved out. Like,
I don't know if I would have done it myself.
Dude, Stinky's such a fucking bitch. I want to kill him.
I think if someone tried to fight me over, you know, music in my apartment, I would have been like, all right, and then just called the police.
Called the police.
I got 6.
It's like, if you're gonna do that in my, you're going to jail, straight to jail.
Yeah. I've got 6 fucking
breaking and entering,
fully fledged swords in my room, and I'm totally picking up the Sword of the West and Glamdring, and I'm fucking running out and I'm going in if they don't get out.
We stabbing people.
My one trip to the hospital as an adult is from drunkenly watching Lord of the Rings and playing with one of those and like almost cutting my entire fucking finger off. So,
Jesus,
you know, they would kill somebody for sure.
Wait, so those swords on your wall are real?
Yeah, those are 1-to-1 licensed replicas from the Weta Workshop and United Cutlery.
Oh, fuck.
And they're full on, like, fully set steel fucking swords.
They're epic.
Damn.
They're not sharpened on the sides, but once you get to the top, it's just thin metal is gonna stab through you. I could sharpen them on the sides, though. They're fully set like steel.
Yeah, you could easily go get them sharpened and start killing people.
Yeah, if that's the route you want to take in life, you know.
Hey, if
Very easy
Stinky,
transition.
I might have killed
Florida
Stinky,
man kills 12 with Flame of the West.
With Flame of the West.
Dude, that's true. You are Florida man. You being a Florida resident is very easy for you to become Florida man. You
Yeah,
just
I
gotta
could
do
get
some
away
fuck
with
shit.
it.
Yeah, they'd be like, oh, okay. People wouldn't really think about it. They wouldn't even want to know
like-
your name. They'd just be like, all right, that's Florida.
Yeah, they'd be like, at least he didn't eat their face.
Yeah, exactly.
It's a scale.
You just
At
go
least.
around,
Yeah.
just beating people off around in your town.
I stab them, but I'm like, it's okay. And I bring them back and
You're okay,
stabilize
baby,
them.
Don't worry.
I make them like come in their own wounds.
The healing power of
immediately.
Yeah.
You wouldn't be mad at that point.
Kill me, brother James.
We got one more question around this fucker out. Come.
We have another one?
Oh yeah.
We got one more to round it out.
Let's see. Let's see what we got here.
I could take a look.
Come on, Fett.
Hey, come on, Fat.
There's one from Eworm, EWRM. What's the worst you've made a fool of yourself while drunk?
Oh, okay.
Do we want to do that one?
That's a good one.
Sure, yeah. What did Eworm say?
All right, so he
Give us
said,
his story.
I was at a music festival a couple of years ago. Super
I read
excited
this
on the
one.
day because my favorite band, Judas Priest, was playing.
Hell
In my
yeah.
infinite wisdom, I got completely fucking wasted, passed out, and missed them. My friend had to keep an eye on me, so his day was ruined as well. On top of having to clean up the 2 liters of vodka, beer, and curly fries I puked up at the campsite. He also had to hold my dick while I went to piss. He still hasn't forgiven
I don't,
me.
dude.
Hasn't
Okay,
forgiven you.
that's a fucking wonderful story.
That's a solid story.
What's that guy's name?
Eworm, EWRM.
Eworm, comment on
That's
your
how you pronounce it.
comment on your YouTube channel if you can, if you watch it on YouTube. Is Judas Priest the band that's made up of like all the best grunge people from the 90s and they made like a super band. That's one thing I want to say. Two, there was a period of my life where I put away 3 1.75 liters of vodka a week, so that's
an insane amount.
That's
of
like
vodka.
a gallon and a half of vodka a week. I was beyond pressed, and
Yeah.
I never have been at the point where I'm drunk to the point where I need someone to hold my penis. That's
Right.
fucking insane, brother.
Yeah.
you went
How much
crazy.
liquor did this man drink?
You
Wait,
went
he
nuts.
said amount. Clean up the 2 liters of vodka, beer, and curly fries. That must be an
God
exaggeration.
damn.
I don't think you can drink 2 liters in one.
I've only gotten like
dying.
I've only gotten like
Was
a
that
liter
combined
and a couple
with all those
shots.
elements?
He said clean up the sub 2 liters of vodka, beer, and curly fries. Maybe the curly
God
fries
damn.
saved him from dying.
I mean, he's at a festival. Over the
Yeah.
course of a day, you can probably get that in you.
That's
maybe.
Yeah.
That man must have been
Fucking hell.
blasted.
Yeah, that's fucking insane.
Yeah.
That's fucking yeah.
That's like Jello bones
Yeah.
level of alcohol.
I'm surprised no one-
Yeah.
Fucking, your buddy should have beat your dick off. He would have saved you.
Would have sobered you up.
How
while
many
you're
times are we gonna
pissing.
use
It's
the beat the dick off joke and it's gonna be funny?
I don't know. It is still funny. It still makes
Yeah.
me laugh. So let's keep.
There's
using
just so many scenarios where ending with just beat their dick off to make
Yeah.
them feel better is way funnier.
Yeah.
Yeah, like any problem you're having in life, if you just if you just request the solution be to beat them off, it's funny.
Yeah.
You know.
Well, I'm excited to hear you guys' stories because I don't know if this will come as a big shock to everybody, but I've never once in my life
You're a
been drunk.
virgin.
Andrew's
Wait, really?
been like fun drunk, but he's never been dangerous drunk.
I was like
That's crazy.
tipsy last night.
Although
I
it's-
could feel it. I
You were a
was
li-
loosened
You were a
up.
little beyond tipsy at one
I
point.
was loosened up. I was feeling it.
Yeah.
Yeah, your pussy.
But
Doplex,
I've never been belligerent.
Doplex, you got one off the dome. I gotta think a little bit. I mostly drink by myself for a preface. I don't like drinking in public, mostly because it makes me uncomfortable that someone's gonna like take advantage of me and beat my dick off.
your dick off.
But or like hurt me or something. But I mostly drink in solitude to go to sleep out of depressive.
Oh wait, you weren't drunk that
modes.
night. I was gonna say I watched you
That's dark.
kill a bug with Flame of the West while
Andrew
extremely
did watch
high.
me. I was high. I was
you were
high
off
on
like
edibles.
3 eddies.
Yeah. Doplex, you go if you have one.
Yeah, I mean, well, I don't drink anymore. At
Oh
least.
really? Oh, okay.
I'm not a drinker. I'm not much of a drinker, and
I kind of feel that.
part of that, well, actually, all of that is because of this story.
Yes.
When I was
Stinky in it?
when I was young, I got into like drinking with friends and stuff, and
Yeah. How young?
and there was one night where I put down like I think it was like 2 or 3 40 ounces like back to back, and
Jesus.
I had to have been like maybe like
That's Yak
13 or
City.
14.
Oh,
like
we
I was
did find
really
out. Oh.
young.
Jesus.
I was really small, and like it was like disgusting like malt liquor too. It was Old English, and I remember me and my friends we were sitting at the time I lived in this like really small apartment complex. There were only like 4 units.
Yeah.
I lived with like my mom and her boyfriend, and in the back there was this laundry room that like my friends would come over like late at night. We'd all just like hang out back there and just like listen to music and just do like fucking teenage shit. So we're all like drinking beer and shit, and I'm like, I put down again 2 or 3, I don't remember the exact number, 40 ounces of malt liquor, Old English, and I just remember like completely blacking out. Like I just remember there was like a point where my brain just like it felt like a dimmer, like a dimmer on a light, just slowly start to go this way. And I remember there was a broken sprinkler sticking out of the ground with like a jagged edge, and I was like trying to walk back home, and I tripped, and I was falling for this jagged edge on the floor, and my friend Mike grabs me at the last second and tumbles down, and it fucking like slices his arm open. Slices his arm
Mike.
open to save me, and then carried me home, and then like put me in my bed, and then I just remember like waking up and just throwing up carne asada fries all over the And because of that, I like for a few years after that, anytime I would smell beer, even like the smell of beer, I would
Yeah.
like legit like throw up in my mouth.
I'm kind of at that
'Cause-
point with certain alcohols too.
Yeah,
It's
that's the
weird.
worst. It's like when your smell receptors like fuck with your
Yeah.
gag reflex.
Yeah.
No, 100%. Mike is a shout the fuck out to Mike though. What a legend.
Saved
that
my
mic.
life. But then he also robbed me 2 years later.
Okay. Okay, I take it back.
Take back, never mind. Fuck Mike.
I'm whispering to Mike. I'm like whispering slightly to him. I'm not shouting.
Mike.
So I probably have a better one, but I can't pull it right now. I've blacked out so many times that I most likely just can't remember things that have happened, crazy things that have happened. But one of the first times I'm a really, well, up until I started drinking heavily a few years ago, I was like, even as a thick boy, I was like a lightweight. The first time I ever had I had a fucking 2 Pabst Blue Ribbons and I was just about paralyzed, like the first time I ever drank. And just normal fucking chode cans too. And but maybe like the second or third time I got drunk, we got drunk at my friend Jerry's house. It was like me and like basically all my boys. We were like 15 or 16. And I probably got like 6 or 7 beers in, which for me at that point, like third time drinking, I was pretty fucking schwaven. And I remember I was like eating a banana, and I think I like accidentally went too hard and like started choking on it, like I deep throated it or something. Like I was just like really fucking into banana and I just wanted it like really bad. I just took too much
You're
of it.
beating off the banana.
Yeah, and I started choking, and then I swallowed it, and I got like mad at the banana. So I took the peel, and I was just like, "Ah!" And I
This is so chip brain.
I know, I'm such a fucking idiot. I was like, "Ah!" And I threw it like over my shoulder, and it landed on top of Jerry's top cabinets. So like, you know, floor cabinets and then top cabinets, those are like pretty big, and I'm a short guy. So then I was like, you know, his mom let us get drunk at his house. I don't want to fucking have a rotting piece of fruit up on his fucking cabinet. So I went to go get on his counter to get it down, and his counter was it wasn't like set on the wood, or like some counters are like set on shit, and some counters are like they cut like small edge railing like inside, and you set the counter into it and it sits on that, so you know it can hold anything besides a 200 something pound fat piece of shit. And I went to go get up to get the fucking banana, and then like I was pushing down and I was getting my body up, and then like my hand, I like pushed the counter down through the edging, and it just like shot down to the ground, and then like I fell into it, and then like the cabinet around it, like almost like a cartoon, like all 4 walls of the cabinet kind of just like fell in different directions. And then I think I like cut my arm on like the edge of the counter, and it got blood on the wood or something. And then like Jerry was like, dude, because it was like I collapsed a part of his counter, and Jerry was like, yo, what the fuck? I threw a banana.
The banana.
And then the follow-up question, well, why'd you throw the banana? I was mad at it.
I was joking.
Yeah, like how that's what kickstarted all of that, is you were mad at a banana.
I'm sorry,
Because
Jerry.
you
Fucking destroy Homer's
deep-throated it.
furniture.
I think we were able to kind of just like set all the wood back up and just like put the counter back, and it was good. So that was epic. But
Nice.
at first I was like, I just destroyed this fucking man's home for deep throating a banana. But also that night, my friend Jordan drank for the first time. that was me. And then give me. I'm angry.
He's angry, Doplex. That was him throwing.
I throw the banana. What does the banana make when it hits the wall?
Yeah.
No, it's a smaller one. It's like this.
Exactly. And then I hear that little fart, and I get even more angry, and I run over. I try to get on the counter, and then the counter collapses. and then that sounds like. and then Jerry looks at me, and he's like,
Hey, yo, cuz, what's this?
No, he starts beating you off because to make sure you're not paralyzed.